Hi everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do another themed pick a card reading. I had so much positive feedback in the last couple readings that I did that were themed that I'm really getting into this. And when I see people leaving comments, how it really helped them and they needed to hear that, it really encourages me to keep on doing these. So I wanted to do another themed pick a card reading. So the question that we have today is, what am I missing? We're asking Spirit, please help me see what I'm missing. So in any situation, hopefully we can give you some clarity to help you see what you've been missing. So first of all, I wanted to mention my Avon page. I haven't got very much interest in it, to be honest. I don't know if people really aren't into makeup anymore, or maybe you think that all they have is makeup. But they have a lot of different products, and right now all their summer stuff they're really cutting the prices on. So it's a good time to stock up on lotion. Winter's coming where I live, and in the winter your skin's gonna get all dry and crusty. So you want to stock up on your lotion right now before we get into winter. And I had tried out recently a mascara from Avon. It's called At First Lash mascara. It's Avon True Color. And the color that I chose was the blackest black. And I have to tell you, for an $8 mascara, you really, you can't find much better. Seriously, if you go to the drugstore and you look for an $8 mascara, you're not going to get one that's as good as this. So I encourage you to go on over there and check it out. Today what I did a test, and I have a Unique's, it really is, it says right on it, Unique's Epic Mascara. So I did Unique's on this side and I did the Avon on this side. And I tell you, you cannot see the difference between these two mascaras. And this one runs for about, I think it's around $30. And this one's about $8. So I will put a link down below to my Avon page. If you're interested in Avon products, I swear to God, these products are just as good as the expensive ones. So that's all I'm gonna say. So head on over there and check it out. So let's go on with the reading. I know there's probably a few guys out there that are like, she's talking about makeup again, seriously. I'm really sorry, but the girls will understand. We need to know what's good, what do we use, what do other people use. It's good to know what people use, because maybe you want to try that. So that's for all the girls out there. So let's look at the cards, and I'll tell you what we're using today for cards. So hold on. Okay, you guys, hopefully you can see that there's a little bit of glare here from my window, so I do apologize. But the stones we're using today, we're using the quartz, we're using the amethyst, and we're using the turquoise. So the cards that I picked today, I picked 2 Marcellus cards, 1 gilded card, and 1 ruin deck card. And for the oracle card, I chose the Healing with the Fairies card. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute, and I'm going to let you guys pick. The question again is, what am I missing, and help me to see. Okay, so we're going to start here with the quartz. Okay, so we're going to start here with the quartz. And let's look at your first 4 cards. Okay, so in the Marcellus, you got the Cavalier Depuis. Depuis, I think that's how you say that. That is the Knight of Swords. And you guys got Le Soleil, I think, but that's the sun. You guys got the Empress in reverse. And you guys got Othala in the Ruin deck. Okay, so first let's go over the sun. So this is a beautiful card. The keywords are energy, vitality, joy, glory. In Greek mythology, a lot of times the sun and the moon were known as the twins. They symbolized 2 halves of a whole, representing light and dark, positive and negative, negative intellect and intuition. Also, you know, children are a main theme in this card, in all of the decks. So it represents, you know, innocence, joy, you know, new adventures that bring happiness and vitality. You know, things that are entering your life are going to be good. You're going to find yourself, you know, in a better mood, better off financially, a joyful time in relationships. Any social events that you go to, you know, are going to be happy. Achieving your dreams. And, you know, if there's been an illness of any kind, it's overcoming illnesses and difficulties. Everything gets better. So illnesses get better, difficulties get better. Your mind feels more clear. Your life is feeling, you know, like it's on a good track. You're becoming successful in certain areas. It can also talk about summer, and that summer is a important time in your life, you know, this year. Or it could mean that you need to surround yourself, you know, in sunny places. Maybe you need to travel to a place, vacation, somewhere where it's sunny, you know, where you can be happy and, you know, bask in the sunlight. And the second card that you got was the Knight of Swords. So this is an air energy, so that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person, they're very quick-witted. They think, they have lots of ideas. They are very confident. They're very articulate. The Knight's usually a younger person. You know, late 20s, 30s. They have blossoming reasoning skills. They have a subtle wit, but they can be physically restless. They act quite kind of hastily, and sometimes they're impulsive. They can, you know, do things too quickly sometimes. This could signify a student or you know, someone that works in public relations, advertising, media, or even the music industry. The next card that we have is Othala. I think that's how you say it, but the translation is home. So let me read these things that it says. Earthly meaning, inheritance, property, family, responsibilities. Spiritual meaning is universal truths. So with this card, you know, it brings back that saying, home is where the heart is. So, you know, as we leave, you know, our parents and we make our way in the world, our quest is always for security, feeling, you know, comfortable, feeling like we belong, you know, trying to achieve that in our lives. It could be, you know, that you know, something is happening within the home, um, or with family, because family is, you know, associated with the home. It could even be inheriting a home, or something with your ancestry, maybe passing down lessons that we've learned from our ancestors. Um, you know, it's a journey that we're on in life, you know, to get that feeling of comfort that we all seek. It could be in, you know, an estate, acquiring an estate, or an ancestral home that you're moving into. But it's a journey that we're on that ends at home. It could even be, you know, talk about the wealth that is locked down in a home. Um, you know, if your house is worth a lot, you may be thinking of selling it, looking for a new quest for security, looking for something different. But you're looking for security. And you can always find that in a house. It has to feel more like a home than a house. And the next card that you have is the Empress reversed. So we never want to see the Empress reversed. You know, we like to see her beautiful face and not her feet sticking in the air. So, you know, it could be right now you're having some creative blocks, or not being able to bring things to fruition. It could even be, you know, sexual difficulties, infertility. You know, if you're trying to have a child, you're having lots of problems. Or it could be that, you know, you're with somebody where, you know, it's just not jiving, you know, you're not able to achieve orgasm, or, you know, the intercourse just isn't what you thought it would be, or it's just not fulfilling you in that way. It could even mean, you know, you're having relationships that are meaningless. You know, you're having sex with people that there's no kind of love. You know, so it's unfulfilling to you, because, you know, you want these meaningful relationships. You don't want just, you know, someone, you know, that you barely know, you don't know on a deep level, and that can cause problems, you know. But it doesn't have to be that. The Empress reversed has a lot of different meanings. It could even be, you know, problems within the home, not enjoying your home, because we did get this card about the home. It could be, you know, that you're not enjoying where you live. There could be some problems, you know, building problems, plumbing problems, leaky roof, you know, or even neighbors, you know, that make a lot of noise. Maybe they've got construction going on, or they've got animals that are really noisy, or, you know, they're constantly having work done on their home, and it's just, you know, you're not comfortable with that. It's not a refuge anymore. When you come home, you know, it doesn't feel comforting anymore. And that could be, you know, why you got this card and this card together, is because, you know, you want that. You want that home where you go home and you can let your hair down and you feel comfortable. You know, that could be why this card is reversed. Or it could even be, you know, feeling like you have money problems, feeling poor. Even if you do have money, maybe you're used to having the finer things in life. Maybe in the past, you know, you've had a lot of nice things, and now you're feeling, you know, like you need to watch your income. You can't indulge, you know, like you previously could. And, you know, that's leaving you feeling a little, you know, sad that you no longer can have those things that in the past, you know, you really treasured having. Um, Spiritually, it could mean that, um, you know, you're having a cold time. The story with the Empress is, you know, that she's known to hibernate, and in the spring she returns to help the plants grow, because, she's very fruitful. So she comes back in the spring, but in the winter she hibernates. And so you could be in that hibernation mode where, you're going through these hardships. It feels cold, it feels icy. In a lot of different areas of your life, you're just feeling unfulfilled. That's what I get with this card. So I think I've gone over all these cards. Okay, we did go over all these cards. So what am I missing? That's the question. Help me see. So let's see. With these cards, this is a little bit harder. I think that you need that energy back in your life. You could be feeling hardship right now in a lot of different areas. It could be in the home. It could be in, relationships. Maybe you're having some meaningless relationships. But you did get the King of Swords. So, perhaps there's someone that's going to come in because they are very swift. They could be coming in to help you if you need help. Maybe you're having problems finding that energy, finding that vitality, because the Knight of Swords is full of that. He's full of energy, vitality. This could even be, because I talked about the twins, the moon and the sun were twins. So it could be that, your twin flame is coming back to you and going to help you with some issues that you're having in the home. It could even be that, while your twin flame has been away, you've been having these meaningless relationships that have left you unfulfilled. You haven't been able to enjoy, the sexual side of intercourse in a while. You've had sex without love. So maybe your twin flame is going to be coming back to you soon. I don't normally talk about twin flames because I don't believe there should be a distinction between soulmates and twin flames. But, with here, I was talking about the twins, so it could be a strong bond that you have with a particular person. We only have one twin flames in our lifetime. They do come in other lifetimes and past lives, future lives. But it could be that your twin flame is coming back to help you with some home problems, to help you with some, intercourse problems that you're having. I keep saying that word. I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. But I feel like they might be coming back. Maybe that's what you don't see yet, is that they want to come back. They want to help you with maybe where you're living. Maybe you're having a lot of problems, leaky roof, or neighbors that you don't get along with. Maybe they're going to be coming back to you to help you with that, okay? And let's look at your Healing with the Fairies card. Peace of mind. So I think that you really need this. This talks about making peacefulness your highest priority right now. Taking the steps, committing yourself to having this inner peace. We always have peace within us. It's just a matter of finding it. Staying away from negative people, staying away from negative news, negative media, surrounding yourself with positive people, surrendering your problems to God, communicating with nature again, getting back out there, maybe taking a walk. Just know that all your needs are going to be taken care of, that God is going to make sure that you have everything you need. With the Empress reversed, you could feel like, you don't have what you want. You want these finer things. The clothes that she's wearing, she wears very, very fine clothes. Just don't worry, that God is going to take care of you. Make sure you have everything that you need. What else? maybe you need to say no more to people. Maybe you're one of those people that, likes to try to please everybody. You need to learn to say no more. Um, Maybe you need to start practicing yoga or meditation. Avoid toxins. Stay away from drugs. Overindulging in alcohol. Um, it, Starting a new diet, maybe a healthier diet. Exercise. Sleeping, making sure you get the sleep that you need. Um, Getting back out in nature. Um, just rest easy, knowing that God is there for you, and you don't have to worry about your problems in your home, problems, with finding someone that sexually you have that connection with. Just know that God's got your back, and try to be more peaceful and not worry so much. So, be happy, don't worry. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so that was number 1. And number 2, amethyst. Let's look at your cards. Okay, you guys got the 5 of Wands. It's upright. There's my pen mark. La Force. This is the Strength card in the Marcellus deck. The Lovers in the Gilded. And Gebo is, I think, how you say that. Okay. So first, let's go over the Gebo. It translates to gift. Let me read it to you. Earthly meaning success, union, happiness, obligation. Spiritual meaning karma and inner equilibrium. Okay, so with this card, it does look like a cross. If you look at it like this, it does look like a cross. So it can be about getting back in touch with your spirituality. But it's about generosity. It's about giving and receiving. The Ruin poem talks about to give is noble and honorable. So it's really good to give and to also receive. So commit yourself to doing that each day. Try to be thoughtful, to share with others. Accept the ideas of others. That's another way of being generous, is listening to other people's ideas and opinions and accepting them. Maybe you have different views than they do, but you can harmonize a relationship just by understanding someone else. Maybe you don't agree, but you still, they are allowed to feel the way they feel. They're not you, so they're allowed to have their own ideas. So, that's another way of being generous, is by receiving others' views, others' ideas in relationships. This card also speaks about union, marriage. If you have had conflicts, then they will definitely be resolved with this card coming up. This card also says a wise recipient gives back. So it's saying share good fortune that's given to you. So if you were, you were fortunate, you were blessed by the universe, it's saying you need to give back in some way. To give is to be noble and honorable. So you need to practice that also. And you guys got the Lovers. I really like this card. It looks like a romance, the cover of a romance novel. I read no romance novels. I'm a true romantic at heart. So this card is about bliss. This is about you know, a state of being together that is blissful. Um, the water here represents the emotional world that's around us, and you know how we can see them. You know, they're open about their love, they're open about their togetherness, they don't care who sees. um, this is also, you know, talks about heaven, and heaven shining their light down on this couple. um, you know, this light represents love, and heaven giving them, you know, the gift of love. And love is free, love is meant to be shared with other. You know, we're not here to, you know, collect worldly possessions, because when we die we can't take them with us. So what we're here for is to have relationships, to have unions with other people, um, to have that love, that state of bliss with another person. Um, so with this, there's a lot of red here also that represents passion. So having that passion for another person, that spark between two people, um, that's what I'm feeling here. But I do have to mention, you know, this used to be called the Choices card. Here I don't see that. There's no other person here. In the old card, it had a third person. So here, this is about two people, the union between them, the passion between them. It's two polar opposites that are drawn together. So, you know, in the past, there may have been temptations, because this used to be the Choices card. But in this card, I don't feel that. I don't feel the temptation anymore. These two people are just about each other. So that's what I'm feeling today. Tomorrow, ask me again and I might say something something different, but today I'm feeling it's about these two people, just them. The next card is the Strength card. This is a Leo sign. Leo is about creativity, the heart, romance, pleasure. But this card is, you know, obviously about strength. It's named Strength, it's about strength. But this isn't the kind of strength that is savage or, you know, violent or barbaric. This is the kind of strength that comes with love. You know, if this lion wanted to keep its mouth closed, this little lady here, look, she's not that big. She couldn't open this lion's mouth if this lion did not want her to. So this is about strength that's, you know, this kind, it's generous, it's loving, it's triumphing over hatred, over mean-spirited people with faith. You know, some would say she's stupid to, you know, walk up to this lion and say, hey, open your mouth for me. But she has strength with love. She, you know, she captivates this lion through her loving spirit. And the lion says, you know, okay, you want me to open my mouth? Sure. What are you looking for? This card also talks about the ego within us. So, you know, this can represent your inner, you know, strength and having more power, power over, you know, dark forces. The power of love can overcome, you know, anything negative. If this is a relationship, it may show that you need strength. Maybe you need strength to forgive someone, or, you know, there needs to be love on both sides. But it's determination not to give up. It could even be, you know, an animal coming into your life that soothes you, that gives you comfort, and, you know, that loves you unconditionally. That's what I see. And you guys got the Five of Wands. So in the Rider-Waite deck, this is usually like 5 men, and they're all holding up wands, and they're kind of pointing them at each other, but no one's hitting each other, so it's kind of like a play fight. Nobody gets hurt. It kind of resembles a game. But the 5 is about competition, maybe testing, a time of testing. It's also a fire energy, so maybe, things are too hot to handle or almost too hot to handle, but you have the urge to win. There could be opposition against you to win, and it's kind of like a power struggle. You could feel kind of uncomfortable, or there's arguments where, sparks are flying. No one's getting hurt, but there's words that are thrown at each other that are hurtful. But it's wanting to win, and it's coming up with ideas to win. So there's competition around, you're feeling uncomfortable, but you want to win. You really want to come up with ideas of how to win. So with these cards, what am I missing? Help me see. I see strength. If you're coming here, you might be feeling hopeless. If you're looking for, this answer, maybe you need strength, and not strength through, brute force, but strength through a loving heart. And you guys also got the gift card. So maybe you need more generosity for others. You need a loving heart. You may, with the 5 of Wands, you could have, a power struggle with other people, maybe opposition to, what you want, because you guys got the Lovers card. So there could be people opposing, what you want. There could be people in the way of what you want, and you feel like you're having to fight against them. You want to win this love, but you need to practice generosity to help you to win that person, if that's what you've come here for. And you need the strength, but the strength of love, not forcing someone to do something, but encouraging them through love. That's what I see. If it doesn't resonate, then, you can always go to another reading. This isn't going to be for everyone. I don't say that, but I think that goes without saying, that not every reading is going to resonate. So let's look at your Oracle card, Healing with the Fairies, Happily Ever After. So it's how I felt. I didn't feel there was a choice here. I said that before this card came up. I feel like there's someone that you're thinking about, and this card is coming up. It's telling you you're gonna have that fairy tale ending. You're gonna have that movie ending. It's gonna be, spending your life happy, like, in a romance novel, the hero and the heroine end up marrying. They're happy. Maybe you're worrying too much about the future, and you're fearing that something negative is going to happen. You're predicting it. You're saying, "Oh, yeah, okay, this isn't going to happen for me." You're expecting a certain outcome, and when you do that, you're sabotaging heaven, because if you're having negative thoughts, you're having fears, you're gonna wreck heaven's plan. Don't ruin what God has planned for you. Don't damage your relationship by having excessive negative thoughts. If you're having excessive negative thoughts, you're gonna manifest the wrong outcome. So just rejoice in knowing that you're going to have a perfect, happy outcome, and that God's going to deliver it to you. So don't try to manifest negative because you can. We have the power to manifest negative things. If you keep expecting a certain outcome, you're going to manifest it. So when you're, when you're visualizing your outcome, visualize a positive outcome, a movie ending, a fairy tale ending. That's what I see. So that was number 2. I really like that. That is right up my alley. I am a true romantic. Okay. Okay, let's move right on to number 3. I'm sorry, I had to delete some stuff on my phone before I could complete it. Number 3, the turquoise. Let's look at your cards. Okay, you guys got the Star card and the Marcellus. You guys got the High Priestess also in the Marcellus. You guys got the Four of Wands. And you guys got Soulmate. Okay. So first let's go over the Star card. So this card, it talks about hope, renewed faith, gaining a fresh insight in a situation, physical or mental wounds heal, your horizons open up, you're able to heal others, you're able to inspire others, and you're able to make others feel better. It could even be that someone could soon be coming into your life that helps you to heal. It could be that you need more contact with nature. If you live in the city, you could have lost touch with, the plants, the animals, the birds, all those things to help. Those help us feel better. They help to heal us. So maybe you need to spend some more time in nature, and it will give you a more positive influence and help you have more positive thoughts. Also, nature gives us a lot of pleasure, just, feeling the cool breeze, to, watch the trees sway, to watch the birds fly. It really can help to heal us. So this talks about joy and balance also in relationships. Also with the naked woman here, it talks about sexual relationships, being balanced. She's balancing these two, being balanced in a relationship, feeling relaxed with a partner, feeling hopeful, feeling happy, feeling healed, and even, erotic, things. She is naked in this card, so she's open about it. She's not afraid. So it could be someone, that you're with, that you feel good around. You're able to express yourself. You feel beautiful. It could also talk about intuition, or, wishing on a star, with all these stars here. Maybe that's what you're wishing for, someone that you can feel open with. You're not afraid to, show your body, to show your beauty, someone that you can be open with. And you guys got Soulmate. So this is also the sun. So you guys got the sun card twice. This represents the ray of the sun. So it's basking in sunlight, getting strength and power from the sun. The sun is a positive energy. It can give us strength. It's also blessings and letting yourself shine. It could be taking the spotlight or going down a path where everybody's looking at you. The sun is shining on you, the spotlight is shining on you. It's saying don't be modest, because I feel like in this card, maybe you're a little modest about showing yourself, whatever that may be. It may be physically, it may just be your talents. Maybe you're afraid of showing others you're modest about it. It's saying don't be modest, let yourself shine, and be happy, be happy to show that to other people. And you guys got the Four of Wands. So this talks about stability, triumph, celebrations, family. He's looking at his family. It also talks about being relaxed, maybe taking a vacation, taking a holiday. Hard work has preceded this Four of Wands. So it's being able to sit back a little, start to enjoy what you've built. It can also mean contentment in marriage, meeting someone that you're happy with, you feel peaceful around them, and you feel stable when you're with this person. Okay, and you guys get the Papess, the High Priest. So the High Priestess, she's about your sixth sense. She's about intuition. She's really fascinated with the unknown. You can see her book. She wants to know the mysteries of the world. It could be looking within, using your intuition, listening to your dreams, listening to your inner voice. We all possess that inner voice, but we seldom use it. So, she appears when you need to do that, when you need to listen to yourself more, become more mystical, delve into the hidden parts of yourself. It could be, having deeper emotions, or, getting more in touch with your spiritual side, tapping into those psychic powers, relying on gut feelings, and, not ignoring those, not being so logical that, you're not following your instincts. If you're getting these inner voices, then you need to listen to them, because they'll keep repeating until you listen to them. So it's trying to develop your intuition, maybe using visualization techniques to manifest things. If this is a man watching this reading, then it could be a powerful woman in your life, one that a man is not able to control or dominate, but she's really an ideal lover. She can be distant from you at this time. Either she's rejected you, or she's happy somewhere else. Maybe she's content, exploring this mystical side of herself. She's could be fascinated with the paranormal, or some kind of hidden parts that are coming to surface right now. However that signifies with you. But this would be an ideal marriage partner that you would be content with. So with these cards, the question is, what am I missing? Help me see. Here I see, listening to your gut, and having faith, and being hopeful, being happy, having positive energy, basking in, the sunlight, having strength, going out in nature more. Yeah, that's what I feel that you need to see. There's a lot of, that was a very deep reading. You might have to go back and watch it again, because there was a lot in that reading. So your final card, kindness. Okay, we've been getting a lot of this. So it's saying practice kindness. If you start practicing more kindness, you're gonna see rewards coming your way. So practice kindness with plants, with animals, with your environment, to yourself, to others. If you had an argument with someone, just let it go. If you see someone needs a helping hand, help them. It could even be undercover kindness, doing random acts of kindness, you know, without people knowing, just doing something nice just for the sake of doing it, for that inner satisfaction that you get when you're able to give to someone. It could be giving a thoughtful word to someone. Maybe you see someone that looks sad. It's giving them encouraging words that help them to feel better. Once you start practicing this kindness, you're going to start attracting more loving people, more loving friends, maybe even a loving partner that you're seeking. And you'll have inner peace. That is the reward that you get from being kind. So the fairies, they're giving you an assignment. They want you to be kind today. And, you know, maybe that's what you're missing. Maybe you need more kindness, and definitely more intuition and hope. So that's what I'm seeing with these readings today. I hope you like them. Leave me a comment down in the bottom if that resonates with you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos like this. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.